Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Clutch Maintenance. Today, we're gonna change some heater bands on an injection molding machine. It's a sumitomo machine. I'll turn it back on. I was gonna start locking it out so we can start tearing it apart, but I'm gonna turn it back on to show you how I think it's heater bands went bad. It'll take a minute to heat up. So on the temperature page, the temperature is stagnant. It's staying about where it is, and it's not moving up or down. So let me get a flashlight. So when, say you have that on 500 degrees and it's only at 200, what will happen is these relays call for it to turn on, turn the heater bands on, these right here. So once that calls for it, and these fuses say it's okay to run or not okay to run, depending on if there's a fault somewhere. So check the fuses, the fuses are good, the relays are kicking on. I'm getting the 440 in the back where the wires get connected. These wires right here get connected. But you gotta realize we run our barrel heat anywhere from 375 to 500 depending on the material we were running at that time. So over time, these little wires in here get burnt out and they break off or whatever, and so on and so forth. It's not too hard of a job. You just gotta take the barrel apart. Some are Allens and some are flatheads, but these are Allens, which are a little easier to deal with. Find which zone is not heating up, take it off, do the wires. 2 wires are red, 1 is green. And so I don't get confused or whatever. Once I take the heater band that I know is bad off, I take it all the way back till I get to the wires where they're connected. And then I just cut it to right here. And then I know these loose wires here, and the red one, it doesn't matter. There's 2 places you put the red and then the ground, of course. So once you put them there, they're there. No, I think it'd be better off if you help him because he got that 2550s. Yeah, I'm good. I appreciate it. If I need anything, I'll let you know. All right, thank you, sir. So right now, I'm trying to kick the heat on. Technically, we have them 5 across. I just wanted to make sure this zone's working too. That's why it's at 600, and it started rising. So this zone is controlled by this box. So we know that worked. I tested out, it works, and it started rising. These 2 zones are controlled by the front bands, which I tested one band, I was getting power going to it, the other band wasn't. So that's where I'm changing this one. And then my back band right here, which is this one, is not doing it either. And it's got 2 heater bands up top, them 2 right there. I tested this one is testing properly, this one's not, so I have to change that one out. So your first clue is the temperature's not rising, you don't see it moving. So once it's not moving, I come here, make sure my fuses are good. That's the one that usually blows the quickest and the easiest thing to check. So it blows. If the fuses are good, then I check these contacts. And if I know, I see them, for one, if you can see them turn on and off is a good sign. Then I test it to make sure it's getting the power to it. Getting power to it, we call that good. Then we come back here to where all of them are plugged in right here. So then this is where you're chasing wires. You find the 2 wires that you need. So you see there's 2 white, 1 green on every section. 2 white, 1 green, 2 white, 1 green. So what I do, once I know which one I'm taking off, I take this pan off, take the bolts off, pull the thing all the way out here, follow the wires, see which one it is, then I just cut them right here. And then from right there, I take the new ones, I trace them down, get them all where they need to go, and then I plug it in. So it's not, you don't have to guess and anything like that. You gotta remember, because I mean, there's a lot of wires up there, and it definitely can be scary the first couple times you're doing it, but you do it enough times, it gets pretty easy. So I'm gonna lock this out real quick. Put my lockout tag out on there. Make sure I got my keys with me. So all we want to do is put my lock on there, and I forgot my key. All right, yep, got my key. Alrighty. Cut that power off, I don't need it right now. Now I'm getting the power tools out. Alright. Take this 4-amp battery too for a minute. It's got 1 bar, but it'll just be a matter of time before it dies. So I'm just gonna bolt this back up so it doesn't fall or break or anything, or I don't fall and hurt myself. Get me a nice little ladder. So now we're gonna get a nice little ladder. We're gonna get the top, we got 2 Allens. Take my little kit. Alright, that's the one. Like it's gonna be a 6. All right. Usually I have a magnetic mat that I use to keep my bolts and stuff in, so I keep it all together. So now we're at this point. I'm just going to take off. Yeah, so once I replace these and know these are the problem, I go up to my foreman and tell them, hey, I need this size and this size reordered to have it on stock. We only keep a few of each because very rarely does more than one or two go bad at the same time. But I've had the whole section of one unit go bad, so it is possible. Not saying it's not, but and then there's a thermal wire back here. Just take it off like that. That one I've kind of bent and misused and all that. I don't want to beat this one up too bad. I don't want to accidentally break a wire. It's not good to actually put these wires in the oil and stuff. Where we're gonna go, that's where line that hole up with. All right, lines up right there. So I go to the front, tighten them up because I know the line's back in there. What I do, I always get them all started. Get them all started, and then I'll start tightening on one or the other. It starts being a pain in the butt. That's not good. What? Yeah. I was gonna save it with the one of the old ones, but it looks like this strip. Oh, guess I might need that, huh? Alright. That's one thing about that Kobo thing, it does not like to stick with the magnet. Same thing with this, it's got a thermal wire. It tells you when the temperature is up to heat. Gotta take that bad boy out. On the back side, put that one on. Then we're gonna start chasing wires, find the wires where they go and replacing them. Definitely gotta be careful. That's another thing. when you order them, you got to make sure you tell them which one you want. But most of the time, they all have the exact same hole pattern, depending on where you're at. So you don't have to worry about too much. But definitely, it's stink if you try to get one set and they give you the other set, and then you're in the middle of tearing everything apart. And they're saying they need them like yesterday, because that's how it always is. That part's done. Now the fun part goes. Take some wires. Might as well get some. Get my side cutters, because I'm definitely gonna cut the wires, and I gotta cut tie straps and everything, chasing them all down. Thermal wire. I'm gonna put that back in there. So there's a little groove in there, and there's a little pin sticking out. That's what you do. Shove that all the way in, and you push and twist. Push and twist. Push and twist. If I can speak correctly.